Hi. Neuroscience says that you can reprogram your mind to invite more mental peace, clarity and focus in just a few weeks of time. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 such powerful proven strategies that help you invite more mental peace and clarity in your mind. But before that, let me start by giving an introduction about myself. My name is Kanika and I'm a healthy mind coach who helps working professionals overcome stress, anxiety, calm overthinking, overcome negative thoughts, and invite more peace in their personal and professional life. Listen to this video from the beginning to the end to get the most out of this video. Now, first of all, let's understand what is stress. Stress is not something external. Something external cannot rob us of a mental peace. Stress happens because of inability to cope up with what is happening outside in our life. By applying the strategies that I'm going to share with you today, you will be able to become someone who's able to cope up with the stresses of your external life with more peace and calm. Here's my first strategy, which has worked wonders in my life and has also helped work wonders in many other clients' lives whom I've worked with. And that is practicing mindfulness. Now, mindfulness can take many forms. If you have a regular meditation practice where you focus on your breath for a few minutes, that works. Otherwise, if you're not in a habit of any mindfulness practice, you could even take up a hobby that relaxes you and gives you more mental peace of mind. For example, like I have a habit of painting. Now, what happens when I sit down to paint, I get zoned out. I'm so focused on my creativity, on my art, that my mind, it tunes out from everything that is happening outside and puts my focus and concentration on the activity that I'm doing. Any mindful activity that you pick up on a day-to-day basis helps you remain more calm, focused, in the present moment, relaxing your mind and relaxing your nervous system. Here's a second strategy which you might try and which might work for you, and that is journaling your thoughts. Now, why does journaling our thoughts work? You know, when we write down our thoughts on a piece of paper, it allows us to process our emotions. It helps us become more clear about our triggers, what is impacting us, what is disturbing us, what brings us joy, what is causing stress in our life. Simple act of writing down your thoughts helps you process all those difficult emotions and helps you vent out these emotions in a positive manner. What I've also found is when I look back through my old journals, it helps me see how far I've progressed in my life. What are some things that I still need to work over? Also, the process of writing involves your brain in releasing all these pent-up emotions which create a pattern of stress and overthinking in our life. The third strategy, which has worked wonders for many people, including me, is taking care of your gut. Do you know? The gut is very deeply connected to our daily moods, how we are feeling about life, how we are feeling today, how we are feeling on a day-to-day basis. If our gut is weak, we tend to feel more fearful, we tend to feel more stressed about things in our life. I'll tell you what used to happen with me, and it happens with many people. A lot of times, these feelings in the gut that we get on a day-to-day basis makes you feel more fearful, makes you feel more anxious, makes you feel more unnerved. When you start paying attention to your gut health, whether it is through exercises, whether it is through taking some good probiotics or any other means, that process helps calm down these feelings of discomfort in the stomach and also improves your mood, making you more capable of handling your stress on a day-to-day basis and thus bringing in more mental peace and clarity. Fourth strategy, prioritizing things that bring you joy. You know, one of the best things that you can do for yourself is actually sitting down and making a list of all the activities which bring you joy and activities which do not bring you out of joy. If possible, delegate the activity which do not bring you joy. Like, I'll give you my own example. I realized very early on that I did not enjoy cooking. So what did I do? I started to keep people who were good in cooking, who were passionate about cooking. What was this doing? This was allowing me to employ somebody who enjoyed cooking probably more than me and was also giving me time to get involved in an activity which brought joy to me. Inviting more mental peace begins by doing activities where you prioritize your energy, where you prioritize your goals. After all, there is so much energy that we have in a day. So why not spend it on things that bring you more joy and happiness? Next activity, which can actually set stage for more mental peace in your life, and that is prioritizing your sleep. Yes, you heard me right. We all understand the importance of having a good night's sleep. But tell me something, how many of us are actually able to get a good quality deep sleep at night? The body is able to do its repair work only when we have a good refreshing night's sleep, and that is why when we've had a good night's sleep, we wake up very fresh in the morning. Now, how do you prioritize sleep, and how do you make sure that the quality of the sleep that you're getting is deep? There are some very simple adjustments that you need to make in your life in order to make sure that you're getting a good quality sleep. So doing something very relaxing an hour or two before you go off to bed. And it does not mean watching social media. It could be something like simple reading, listening to music, engaging in a hobby or an activity that you enjoy. The purpose is to prepare our body to unwind so that we can have a good quality night's sleep. Some of the other things which actually prevent you from having a good night's sleep is eating late at night. When you eat late at night, it interferes, the digestion process interferes with the quality of your sleep and does not allow you to have a good night's sleep. Also, simple things like refraining from being very overstimulated before your bedtime, whether it is by engaging in social media or other forms, can set the stage for you to have a good quality night's sleep. One of the other places that many people go wrong is they consume a lot of negative content during the day. Now let's take an inventory. You try and do it yourself. If you have 24 hours in a day and you spend 8 hours in the office and you spend 2 hours on social media and 2 hours in traffic, you've already spent more than 50% of your day in a very stressful environment. So how do you expect to have more mental peace in your life when more than half your day is spent in activities which are creating more stress and not really bringing in mental peace? What should you do? Make an inventory of your day. Make sure that there is time and space to engage into some positive activity during the day. And when I say positive activities, I mean activities which actually recharge you, activities which bring you joy. It could be your hobbies, it could be a form of exercise, it could be a form of meditation, it could be a form of breathing, it could be a form of spending time with your loved ones, it could be a form of taking walk in nature. It could be any of these activities. Just make sure that whatever activity you engage in is balancing out the negativity which has sapped your energy during the day. Next strategy which works wonders is practicing gratitude. Yes, it's a very simple activity, and I'll tell you why gratitude works like magic. Have you noticed that when we are in a good mood, we cannot be unhappy or we do not feel like thinking of angry, fearful, stressful thoughts? Yes, that's the power of being happy or in a state of gratitude. When you're in a state of gratitude, gratitude and unhappiness do not live together. So what can you do if you have to kickstart this habit? Start your day by thinking of 3 things in your life that you're really grateful for. Make this activity a habit on a day-to-day basis and see how you start feeling about your day. Another strategy which is extremely important is engaging in some form of physical activity or another. Now, why do I say that engagement in a physical activity is extremely important? You know, when we exercise, our body releases endorphins, and this is responsible for improving and enhancing our mood. And if you keep doing on a day-to-day basis, you're actually pumping these endorphins in your body on a day-to-day basis, and this can do wonders for your mood and your mental peace. Next strategy, connecting with nature. Do you know that the nature has a very grounding effect on our mind and our bodies? What do I mean by grounding effect? Whenever we're in a state of stress, our mind tends to get out of balance, our body tends to get out of balance because we get overstimulated. When we connect back with nature, the nature has the power to bring these overstimulated thoughts of mind and body back into balance. And that is why spending time in nature is always such a calming activity. You could try some very simple activities on a day-to-day basis. For example, if you go for a walk, instead of wearing your earphone or iPods, try taking a walk just listening to the chirping sounds of the bird in the park. Or try and walk barefoot on grass for a few minutes, hug a tree, or simply spend your time sitting in nature to invite more mental peace in your life. And the last and the final strategy, which is proven to have an immense impact on our thoughts and our mind, is called deep breathing. Yes, you heard me right. Why do I say deep breathing? Do you know that a mind is deeply connected to a breathing pattern? And that is why whenever we are in any kind of a stress, our breathing becomes fast and shallow. It sends the signal to our brain that the body is under stress, and it releases hormones in the body to cope up with stress. So what do? In order to send the signal out to your brain that you're relaxed, take charge of your breathing. Whenever you find yourself in a stressful environment, slow down your breathing. Train your body to take deep breaths so that it can feel relaxed under any circumstances, which you might need to do for a few days before your brain and your body get synchronized to understand this signal. Just like any other habit, these strategies are definitely proven strategies, but they need to be practiced consistently on a daily basis to actually give you results. Let's quickly revise all these 10 activities that we discussed today. First one, taking up a mindfulness practice. Second one, journaling your thoughts. Third one, taking up a passion project. Fourth, getting a good quality sleep at night. Fifth, taking care of your gut. Sixth, limiting negativity. Seventh, practicing gratitude. Eighth, having a regular exercise routine. Ninth, limiting negativity. And 10th, practicing deep breathing. If you found these tips and strategies useful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, you can register for my upcoming program, the Ultimate Mind Reboot Initiation Program, where I help working professionals like you reprogram their mind for success. And I, Kanika, a healthy mind coach, will see you very soon again with a new video. Thank you for watching.